Hey guys, welcome to Outlaw Edge. When you have a toolbox in the back of your trunk of your car, or in your big toolbox, the cross box in the back of your truck, and then you put a small toolbox inside of that, or maybe you have a toolbox under the seat of your truck, this is just a quick tech tip. And actually, I was gonna do something else, but then when I was showing Heidi what I was doing, because she was asking me, what the hell are you doing, you know? And we were over at L&M, and she says, well, why don't you use these? Well, she found a different style clip. I had the idea of using a hitch pin style clip, which is kind of what this is, but I was using more of the big fat trailer style clips, and I was gonna put the wrenches on there. So when you have, and I'll show you what I'm talking about in a second, but when you have a wad of wrenches like this, these are the, what is this one? These are the standard here, and then right here, on a zip tie, these are both on zip ties, I have the metric wrenches, and these go in my truck. And what these are for is, this is for my emergency toolbox, or my toolbox when I'm out in the field if something happens. And when I say out in the field, I'm talking about fixing somebody's vehicle or motorcycle or side-by-side or something when you're out in the woods or broke down somewhere, or maybe you're on the side of the road, you needed some tools or whatever. This setup is really cool. So the only bad part about it is when you have a zip tie or wire or something through there, every time you go to take it off the wrenches, you got to either cut the zip tie or cut the plastic, or whatever you have, even if it's like a piece of paracord or whatever, you got to cut that, and then you have no way to tie them back together or whatever, especially like a zip tie. And I'll show you what I've done. And like I said, this is just a quick video, quick tech tip, and it's really cool. It works out great. So for instance, you have your metric wrenches, your standard wrenches, whatever, and you could do this with, like your adjustable crescent wrenches or whatever other tools. You don't have to just do this with wrenches. Kind of think outside the box. So every time you cut these damn zip ties, you can't use them again. And there's ways that you could take a piece of wire and stick it in here, and you can pull the zip tie off or whatever. But when you're on the side of the road, you're broke down, you're not gonna do that. You're not gonna mess around with that. Whoa, these suckers are freezing. They're out in my truck, so they're real cold. But I've been wanting to put these pins on there. So you're on the side of the road, you cut the zip tie. Now the next thing that happens, it's like that in your toolbox. That sucks. I'm an organized, neat freak, so it bothers me when stuff is like this. So this is what we got right here. We were at L&M, and any of you that live near Home Depot, L&M, Lowe's, or Menards or whatever, you'll see these pins in there. And these are like a trailer pin or whatever, but I went over to the tractor section. So this is actually like a PTO clip or an implement clip. So when you put the equipment or the implement on the back of a tractor, and you have the arms that go up to the PTO, or I'm sorry, not to the PTO, the 5-point hitch or whatever, these are the pins that you would have, and they simply work just like this. You pop them out, and they're kind of like a carabiner, I guess you'd say, I don't know. And the other thing is you can go like this with them. So then what I'm gonna use them for is those wrenches, and it's just a real quick trick setup. You dump these out, you use what you need, and when you're ready, you put your wrenches back on here. And I'll just do a couple of them on here, and then clip them back together. And then you have these in your toolbox, and they also, like if you're going across, to work on a truck that's out in the ditch or something, you got these, and they work as a handle. And it works great. And you can put these in your toolbox, and there you go. Just like I said, it's just a quick video, quick tech tip or whatever, or like a mechanic trick or whatever. But that's an awesome idea, and it works really well. And so I'm gonna try to get my wrenches all organized and put them back in my truck toolbox. But anyways, I hope you guys liked the video. If you liked the video and you have any questions at all, leave a comment down below. I appreciate all the new subscribers, and I appreciate all my supporters. And thanks a lot. We'll see you on the next video.